What is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. This is not a very DIY video. This is just kind of a review video of this e-bike, the Engwe M20. Dual batteries, I think it's 27 amp hours and 750 watt motor with a peak of 1,000. You see these videos all over the place. They're all over YouTube. Tail whip or something like that did a video, and this UK guy's Uber Eats and Deliveroo, whatever, he delivers food on this bike, and I couldn't stop consuming their content, and now I own one of these bikes. So this is why you should watch what you consume, because so if you're consuming their content, you're gonna be their average. So what they like, you're gonna end up liking. And I've always wanted an e-bike, and this is my first one. I just want to go over it real quick. It's nothing too crazy right now. If you watch it right now when this video airs, I believe they're still on sale for about $1,200 for this dual battery bike. You can get the single battery bike for under 1,000. I think the dual battery is worth it. You're gonna spend it, why not spend it, spend a little bit more. A couple things that I want to really talk about assembly. This thing needs to be assembled. You need to attach the front tire, the headlights, the foot peg, and the foot pedals. I mean the kickstand. Those are the only things you gotta really attach on this bike. Everything else is pretty much already in place. Couple issues when you're attaching that front tire. Keep in mind, pay attention to the spacers. The larger spacer is on the outside, on the right hand side, away from the brake caliper. So know that, and the smaller spacer is towards the brake caliper. Secondly, the brakes, you want to try to line up the brake caliper inside the brake as best you can, and to make sure it's not rubbing, because they will probably more than likely rub. Pretty straightforward. And also the orientation of the headlights, one thing you want to make sure is that the holes for the plugs for the headlights are always facing down, and that's the correct orientation. And I think the last thing I need to add is the screw for the bolt for the headlights to screw it onto the bike. The Phillips head, I don't know what, maybe it's just my bike, but it's really hard to screw with a Phillips head. So what you want to do is you want to get a square bit driver, and I'll show you a picture of that. They come in all these kits, and you probably can get away with Phillips or maybe a flathead screwdriver, but don't use a Phillips. The Phillips is too hard to use. Enjoy the bike. I love the bike. Great experience. I'm gonna put a video of me riding the bike right here. Got it to its max speed of 28 miles per hour. Very good. It's a little poor the turn radius, but overall very happy, considering I spent exactly $11.30 on this bike. It's already on sale, and Tailwhip has a promo code for $70 off, so you can get it for $130, $11.30, so $1,130 US dollars, and the shipping is free. I really do like the bike, but I will say one thing about their customer service. It is, I wouldn't say it's great. Okay, so I'm going to give a quick rant story, and I don't want this to be like a poo-poo on them necessarily. There's definitely both parties to play, and I think I'm just getting a little nitpicky for sure. I had second thoughts of buying this bike, and I was trying to cancel it because I was thinking about getting another one. Basically, I was within 24 hours of me asking to return, they automatically processed the shipment, and I was like, okay, well, let me contact them. And then, long story short, I set up a cancellation request through PayPal, and PayPal notified them. They notified me through PayPal. And you know what? If they would have just said, we can't cancel it anymore, the shipping is going through, you can refuse the delivery, and then we'll take the bike back, I'll be like, okay, well, maybe we'll see. Because I did read the return policy, and there is a fine print, but I think it's a $200 restocking fee if you return it after FedEx delivers it. So I was just looking at it as well, and I thought that, okay, maybe if I can just cancel it, I can just pay like a $60 restocking, or I think it was like $58 restocking fee, and I was like, I'll just pay that and get the other bike, which I'm very happy with this bike. I'm just saying, if I could have done it, I would have, but they did something there that they really kind of got underneath my skin, and maybe it's just me, I'm just being nitpicky about it. But they said you can refuse the package if you want to cancel your order and return it. You can refuse the package, but this will incur a fee for returning a bike. Why don't you just keep the bike, and we'll send you a $100 gift? And the $100 gift is a safety vest and a sticker or something. I was like, wait, so you're trying to bribe me now not to return the product? And I was just like, what are you guys doing? And I messaged them, was like, why are you trying to bribe me to keep this thing now? And you're bribing me with something that's like basically trash. It's garbage. It's a vest. What the hell am I gonna do with a vest? And I don't even know what else was on there. I looked at it and I was just like, why don't you just say, if you return it, you're gonna have to pay the fee, and then just leave it as that? And why does this need to be? Why did it need to go into the route of you should keep it, you don't want to pay the fee, and then but if you do keep it, we'll give you a little something extra, and the little something extra is hot garbage. So I'm not poo-pooing the bike. I'm not really poo-pooing the fact that I tried to cancel and they wouldn't, because I was really quick about it. It was the night before, and then the shipment got processed within like 10 hours of my email, or 8 hours within my email. So I'm cool with it. I'm like, that's, I should took a little bit more time before I made the impulse purchase. But I'm not saying the bike's not great. I'm quite enjoying this. The shocks are really stiff, but for 1130, I'm not too worried about the certain accoutrements that could be technically better. But I've only had one bike before. Actually, I've had several bikes before this, but I've never really built a bike before, or had a bike in the last 15, 13, 20 years that I've really ridden. It's great. It's great. So what I'm saying is I'm coming from no bike basically to this bike. It's a great bike, but their customer service, when it comes to that point, that really rubbed me the wrong way. That's what I'm saying. So if you have to deal with their customer service, maybe there's a faulty thing in product, hopefully they're better, but that seemed very shady to me. And they're just trying to grease the wheels, so to speak. Don't let that one experience I had, maybe it was just that one agent, or maybe they're all like that, who knows. All I always say is I enjoyed this bike so much so your boy went ahead and I grabbed another one for the missus, and now we both have e-bikes, and it should be a lot of fun. We're going to be riding them out together. I'll probably do update videos. I'm going to do some mods for this. I'm going to get some headlights, not headlights, I mean some side view mirrors. They have this basket cart for it. I might pick up. Maybe they should have offered me a basket cart instead of stupid vest. Oh no, super duper happy with the bike. Can't say anything more about the physical bike that I enjoy. Remember, I don't have any other e-bike. My reference points for e-bikes is literally 0. So to me, this is a great bike. So take that with a grain of salt. I'm not telling you to buy this. I'm not getting sponsored by them. I spent my own money on these two bikes. They didn't pay me. They didn't give me anything. The only person that hooked it up was, I think it's Tail Whip, and I forget his YouTube, Tell Hoppy, something like that. I'll post it right here, and I'll also post a link to their video and the video of rider, that Uber Eats rider from the UK that that convinced me to get this bike. But all in all, I'm very happy with my purchase. I'm not saying don't buy this. I'm not saying that the bike is not worth what I paid. What I'm saying is the customer service that they gave me regarding the potential cancellation return made me feel uncomfortable and kind of pissed me off a lot. So Engwe, if you see this video, next time if someone's going to cancel an order, don't try to bribe them. Just say, okay, you want to cancel it, we'll charge you a fee, because that feels like a bribe.